All right, Shalom. Start by saying, Call Halayim Le Yahweh, by Shem Yahweh Shai, by Shem, Harakak Kodash, by Ma, double honors to the other apostles, the great millstone, my elder here, one as well. Salutation to the Akim that pushing the truth, the sincerity of truth, and peace and blessings to the men, women, and children that believe in the name of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, I'm Kanatson by Yashar from the Lions of Yashar the Camp. This is another Lions Den News and Prophecy, and the title of this article says China, Russia must fight U.S. U.S. containment security chief. All right, it says senior Russian official Sergei Shoigu on Tuesday told China's foreign minister Wang Yi their two countries must um most urgent task should be countering containment by the United States as they meet for security talks in Beijing. And what they're talking about is the same reason that Russia and Ukraine are going to war right now, trying to contain the movement from the west to the east and surrounding Russia. So um as a as a defense, they had to go to war with Ukraine because that was the last country that would have NATO and the United States at the back door of Russia. So now think about it with Taiwan and China, North Korea, South Korea, and so America has a history of dividing nations up and it's like a little under the weather and like coercing a changing regime to fit the narrative that they're trying to paint or to conform to their agenda that they're trying to pull forward. You know, so now these nations are so how women say they do it now. Oh, they're setting boundaries. These other nations are setting boundaries with America in ways that they never did before. They're saying like America's trying to do the thing that they always been doing that they used to do, moving the way they used to do, moving the way they used to move, and these other countries like no, I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't feel comfortable with you moving like that. This is how we're going to do this. So these other nations are setting boundaries against the United States of America, man. You know, and by them setting boundaries, right? They're putting themselves in array against Babylon roundabout. Like, what I'm saying, how about Shema Shai is bringing forth. As a matter of fact, hold on, let me get that on that real quick. Slacker. So so what you're gonna hear is about wars and rumors of wars, and and these nations are gonna encompass the United States around about. Thus saith Yahweh Shema Shai. So there's nothing that America can do to stop the inevitable. All right. So it says, read it again. It says, senior Russian official Sergio Shoigu on Tuesday told China's foreign minister Wang Yi their two countries' most urgent task should be countering containment by the United States as they meet for security talks in Beijing. Moscow and Beijing have expanded military and defense ties since Russia ordered troops into Ukraine nearly 3 years ago. with China's Chinese President Xi Jinping, one one of Russia's Vladimir Putin's most important allies on the world stage, but Beijing has also found itself increasingly stuck between a bordering alliance of Russia and North Korea, which has soldiers to Ukraine, which has sent soldiers to Ukraine, and this week ratified a landmark defense pact with Moscow. Speaking to Wang in Beijing, Shoigu, the Secretary of Russia's Security Council, stressed the need for China and Russia to counter the dual containment policy directed against Russia and China by the United States and its satellites. All right, so now, slacking, man. So now you see that these nations are, well, starting with, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily starting with, but in this particular article, we're dealing with Russia and China and North Korea and potentially Iran also. So what's happening is this is the wars and the rumors of wars, but this is the setting up, right? They're staging themselves to like, no more running. This is what these other nations are saying. That's why, you know what I'm saying, like the argument made the lesson, let the weak say that I am strong. That's what these other nations are saying. All right, these other nations are about to rise up against America, and who's rising them up? Who's putting the spirit in them into rise them up? That's Yahweh Shimi Shai, you know, ruling from his throne. All right, do the scripture real quick. This is Isaiah 34:6. It says, "The sword of the Lord is filled with blood; it is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys of rams." For the Lord hath a sacrifice of Basra and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Right. So you're going to see more of these other nations positioning themselves against the United States of America because right, this is the altar call, man. This is America just set up to be a sacrificial altar for the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. That's why the Lord is putting it in the minds of these other nations to put themselves in array against Babylon round about. What you have Chinese troops and submarines and ships off the coast of excuse me, off the coast on in the Pacific. You had the Russia bring submarines and such over off the coast of Cuba. So you have all these things being set up. Like the scripture says, put yourself in array. Slocking. Let me get that real quick. This is Jeremiah 50 and 14. It says, "Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she has sinned against the Lord." Right. So the Lord is setting up for these other nations to put themselves in array against Babylon round about. You know, setting themselves up to destroy this place. Like it says, like it said, the Lord has a great sacrifice in Basra. All right, a slaughter in the land of Idumea, which is America, man. So these other nations, you have them doing it from an economical standpoint with the BRIC nations, and you see it right here in this article right here, which I'll put in the description box. With the Russia and China having talks together, saying that they need to conform together to resist the containment that the United States and NATO are trying to put forth against these two nations. You know, and it's all being set up by Yahweh by Shimi Al Shai. And this is also ultimately going to lead to our salvation. All right, Lord, what is lesson to edify and serve the purpose of that, like I said, Kal Halayim La Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Harakak Kodash, my mouth. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, and my elder Herod one as well. Salutations to the argument that are pushing the truth, sincerity, truth, and peace and blessings to the men and women and children that believe in the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Shalom.